There is killer heroin on the streets of British Columbia, far more potent than users expect when they shoot up. The number of heroin deaths doubled in the first 4 months of this year. 21 people in BC have died since January 1st, 5 of them on Vancouver Island. And that has the coroner's service, the police and outreach workers trying to get the word out on the street before another user ODs. A News reporter Stephen Andrew has the story.
This former heroin user has experienced his share of close calls.
I woke up to the paramedics giving me an adrenaline needle. The Narcan didn't work. It was that strong. They had to give me an adrenaline needle to start my heart.
His 17 years using heroin taught him and his friends how to deal with potent batches. But he says recently, even they have been caught off guard.
Like 3 of them shared a 1.5, and all 3 of them went on like a serious nod. Like the nod is just,
That reaction is happening more and more since January. 21 people have died, doubling the number of heroin-related deaths. The coroner's office attributes the death to a potent batch of the drug hitting the streets.
On the island, in the period that we looked at prior to the release, there were 5 deaths total on the island that have been confirmed. 1 in Campbell River, 1 in Nanaimo, and 3 in Victoria.
And the coroner's service says there could be even more deaths across the province, including here on Vancouver Island. It's just waiting for tox screens to confirm the findings. And though the coroner says there have been 3 deaths in Victoria, police here say they're not seeing an increase in heroin usage.
The trends right now are a lot of crack cocaine, lots of marijuana, and a little bit of methamphetamine, and not a lot of heroin, though.
Police believe the increase in deaths is due to the change in the way heroin is being sold.
Users on the street expect that the heroin that they're using has been stepped on. And that's street vernacular for the pure heroin being mixed with another substance.
Those occasions when it's not is where the addicts can easily overdose.
The users, they're in the know, I guess.
Vic PD says it tries to get the word out, but there are challenges.
If it comes up, we will talk to them about it, but sometimes they just don't want to talk about it. They want to, they're very private about their drug use, a lot of them.
From the people we talked to outside our place drop-in center today, they know about the potent drugs. But even knowing isn't protection enough. For David, that means a friend lost.
He was, at a friend's place and I think he did about a half a point and he died.
A tragic lesson, perhaps, but one learned by this heroin addict who says he's now 5 years clean.
Stephen Andrew joins us now with more. Stephen, interesting in your story, the coroner says that the heroin deaths are up, but the heroin usage, according to police, is down.
Yes, police point out, Hudson, it's really a high death rate in a very small community, and that's why the coroner is putting out that warning. I mean, there were 10 heroin deaths from January to April of last year, and it's not just police that were having the challenges getting the word out on the street. We spoke to a street service provider today, and the people really that are working on the front lines with those addicts, and they even didn't know about the warning until we sent them the media release that we received from the coroner.
All right, Stephen Andrew reporting. Stephen, thank you.
You're welcome.